waves tap on the windshield glass. Street lights blur into golden lines. Fingers on the old car radio dial, searching for a song from another time. There it is, through the hiss and the hum, that little tune where our story begun, crackling through a faded winter sky. You laugh and say they still play this inside. I see the cafe, crowded, noisy and bright. You in that coat, the color of candlelight. Someone requested this same old song, and somehow that's where we both belong. Every note is like a photograph, paper edges soft and worn. In the rearview mirror of my mind, that Christmas night is reborn. Every time the worn out Christmas song finds its way onto the radio, I'm right back where our hearts first learned a melody only we could know. With every crackle, every scratch, the years just fall like drifting snow. Every time that worn out Christmas song, I fall in love again, you know. Red light glows on your tired eyes, but there's a sparkle time can't hide. The chorus hits and we both sing off key, just like that first night, you and me. Outside the world was cold and gray. Inside the music showed us the way. You kissed me when the bridge came around, and my whole life changed with a single sound. Now the dashboard's lined with miles and years, maps we never meant to keep, but that old refrain still finds our hearts and wakes them gently from their sleep. Every time that worn out Christmas song finds its way onto the radio, I'm right back where our hearts first learned a melody only we could know. With every crackle, every scratch, the years just fall like drifting snow. Every time the worn out Christmas song, I fall in love again, you know. One day the tape might finally break, or the station change its ways, but the sound of you humming next to me will outlast all the holidays. If the record skips, we'll keep the time with beating hearts and steady hands. As long as that memory plays in us, the music never really ends. Every time that worn out Christmas song finds its way onto the radio, I'm right back in that crowded room where winter's chill turned into glow. With every crackle, every scratch, the passing years just lose their hold. Every time that worn out Christmas song, our love feels brand new, never old. Snow drifts soft on the sleeping town, the final chord is fading low. You turn it up before it's gone and kiss me in the dashboard glow. Let the night drive slowly on through silver streets and ember light, as that worn out Christmas song holds our first kiss through the night. Snowflakes fall on the city's glow. Somewhere bells are ringing low. On the corner by the crowded Christmas lights, I saw a little one with tears in her eyes. Tiny boots standing in a sea of coals, calling out a name that nobody knows. People rushing with their bags and plans, didn't see those trembling hands, till a gentle voice said, "Hey, I'm here. We'll find your way, my dear." Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands, steam rising like a quiet hymn over winter streets and plans. Strangers gather in a soft half circle, turning in angels where the cold wind stands. Christmas lives in the smallest kindness. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands. Someone held to zip her little coat up tight. Another called the station, checked every light. I held the cup so she could take a steady sip. Watch the fear unclench from her shaking lip. In the window glass the city looked so wide, but her world got smaller at our side as she whispered out her mother's name. Hope flickered like a flame. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands, steam rising like a quiet hymn over winter streets and plans. Strangers gather in a soft half circle, turning in angels where the cold wind stands. Christmas lives in the smallest kindness. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands. It wasn't silver, it wasn't gold, no perfect story to be told. Just a number dialed, a coat to lend, a crowd of faces saying you're safe, my friend. When her mother ran through fallen snow, eyes of worry, eyes that glow. All the shining lights along the street felt dim beneath that mead. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands, steam rising like a quiet hymn over winter streets and plans. Strangers gather in a soft half circle, turning into angels where the cold wind stands. Christmas lives in the smallest kindness. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands. Warm chocolate in a lost child's hands. I'll remember when the season fades and the world demands. I don't need more glitter or grand designs, just hearts that open when the night expands. Christmas lives where a cold street softens in warm chocolate in a lost child's hands. Snow keeps falling on the city's glow, but I've seen where the true lights go. Christmas Eve in a downtown diner, neon snow on the window pane, tinsel hangs from the silver sugar, radio hums a soft refrain. steam forms little halos round the faces lost in thought. I refill every chipped white cup with all the strength this year has got. Paper hats and crooked ribbons, office crowds and borrowed cheer, glitter on their laughing shoulders, falls like stars I serve each year. Underneath this cheap red Santa, my hair's pinned up, my feet are sore, but I keep dancing table to table like I've done 1,000 times before. And though the tips are thin and the hours run long, I press the corners of my mouth into a quiet song. I'm the waitress with a tired Christmas smile, pouring warmth by the cup, table after mile. Every thank you that I hear softly makes it all worthwhile. I'm the waitress with a tired Christmas smile. There's a man who stirs his coffee like he's counting all he's lost. There's a child with cocoa mustache, laughing loud at every cost. There's a couple sharing French fries like they're sharing secret plans. And when I set their plates between them, our stories touch in passing hands. They don't see the clock or the ache in my heels, but they feel something gentle in the way this moment feels. I'm the waitress with a tired Christmas smile, pouring warmth by the cup, table after mile. Every thank you that I hear softly makes it all worthwhile. I'm the waitress with a tired Christmas smile. One lone plate of cherry pie for the man who eats alone. I add a little extra cream, like a kindness I can loan. And when he leaves a crumpled note that just says, "Bless you, dear," my weary heart stands up a bit in the middle of this year. I'm the waitress with a tired Christmas smile, pouring warmth by the cup, table after mile. In these small and shining ways, we remember we're worthwhile, from a waitress and her tired Christmas smile. When the chairs are upside down and the lights are fading low, I hang my apron by the door, watch the last flakes start to glow. Whisper Merry Christmas to the quiet empty aisle, and feel the night smile back at me through my tired Christmas smile. Mm-hmm. Midnight in the sink like glow, soap suds on my fingers, crystal glasses in a line, tired little stream of water, keeping time with closing eyes. Laughter's in the hallway, but the room is almost still, just the echo of the party and a clock I'm sure won't fill. I'm standing in my apron with sparkle on my sleeve, thinking how the night just slipped away when you move in close to me. You gave me a New Year's kiss in the kitchen while I was washing yesterday away. No crowd to cheer, no chandelier, just silver plates and soft bouquet. And in that tender, ordinary moment, I finally understood this bliss. Love is hiding in the quiet of a New Year's kitchen kiss. Steam fogs up the window, snow is dancing in the dark, stray confetti on the counter like the last sparks of a spark. You dry a fragile wine glass, hum a tune beneath your breath. Every note says I am here with you, more than any word you said. You brush my wrist so lightly, the dishes clink in time. Fireworks are bursting far away, but you draw my world in line with that New Year's kiss in the kitchen while I was rinsing old regrets away. No fancy gowns, no crystal crowns, just lemon soap and Cabernet. And in that soft, unpolished moment, life was nothing more than this. Warm hands, tired feet, and a New Year's kitchen kiss. No grand hotel ballroom, no orchestra in gold, just a radio on the windowsill, playing standards we both know. If every year begins like this, with your smile so close to mine, I'll trade 1,000 chandeliers for this yellow ceiling light. Give me that New Year's kiss in the kitchen while I'm washing all the old year down the drain. We'll let the bubbles catch the starlight, we'll let the clock forget our names. 'Cause in these quiet, ordinary minutes, I feel all the magic that I missed. Every dream comes down to this, a New Year's kitchen kiss. Midnight in the sink light glow. If love is in the little things, I'll meet you by the Neon glows above the tracks, fade to black, then fade again. I'm counting stations on the glass, like all the lives I might have been. A broken wreath on someone's coat, a paper star in someone's hand. We ride this tunnel made of notes in an underground brass band. Nobody talks, but every face hums its own small quiet prayer. Still the rails keep time in place, like a metronome of steel and air. It's Christmas in a midnight subway car, where lonesome hearts don't feel so far. We're strangers sharing borrowed light, wrapped in the rhythm of the night. The city's bells are distant, faint and small, but down here I can hear them all. For one soft stop beneath the stars, we are a choir in a midnight subway car. There's a woman with her shopping bags and tinsel peeking through the seams. A man in boots with tired hands, staring out at frozen dreams. A boy asleep in someone's arms, candy cane upon his sleeve. We sway in time with hidden charms that none of us will ever leave. Announcer's voice, a brittle chime, echoes through the metal blue. Yet in this hush between the signs, I almost feel I sit by you. It's Christmas in a midnight subway car, where lonesome hearts don't feel so far. We're strangers sharing borrowed light, wrapped in the rhythm of the night. The city's bells are distant, faint and small, but down here I can hear them all. For one soft stop beneath the stars, we are a choir in a midnight subway car. Maybe you lost someone this year. Maybe I'm learning how to stay, but in this car our shadows near, lean together anyway. The windows bloom with ghosts of snow, drawn by tunnels rushing past. And for a verse or two we know every sorrow doesn't last. It's Christmas in a midnight subway car, where lonesome hearts don't feel so far. We're strangers breathing the same song. For just one ride we both belong. The city's bells are distant, faint and small, but down here I can hear them all. For one soft stop beneath the stars, we are A little grace in a midnight subway car. Doors will open, names will fade. We'll step back into who we are. But I'll remember how we prayed together in that midnight car on Christmas in a midnight subway car. Snowflakes lean against the window pane. Tinsel shivers in the midnight train of light. Trumpet sighs a low, familiar phrase, and you take my hand like it's the last tonight. Paper hats tilt over tired, happy eyes. Glasses clinking little crystal chimes. On the bandstand someone dims the lights as the countdown dances up the chimes of time. Your palm fits my palm like an old refrain. We sway in circles, slow against the crowd. The room grows hazy, soft with candy canes, but our little island of silence is loud. Every beat is stealing one more breath. Every turn is one step closer to goodbye. I feel the clock hands reaching for our chest, as if time itself is learning how to cry. So hold me through the countdown, let the new year spin. Blur the room to colors, drown the distant din. I'll etch this in my memory, deeper than my skin. Our last dance, as the new year begins. I smell pine needles from the fading tree, silver ornaments still catching candle flame. We smile at jokes that only we can read, trading quiet glances that whisper my name. We've wrapped our moments like fragile glass, hung them gently on December's branch. Now the future waits beyond this waltzing past, past and maybe in a trembling final chance. Every sway is riding in the snow, footprints melting as the minutes fall away. If we have to let this tender story go, let the ending be a softly glowing fade. So hold me through the countdown, let the new year spin. Blur the room to colors, drown the distant din. I'll etch this in my memory, deeper than my skin. Our last dance, as the new year begins. Maybe next December I'll be be standing here alone, hearing some new love hum along to the same song. But somewhere in the brass and in the saxophone, I'll hear the way you held me when it all felt gone. Snow outside the doorway, glitter on your sleeve. You smiled like someone trying not to leave. And though tomorrow sends us separate ways, tonight we'll stay wrapped in these holiday days. So hold me through the countdown, let the new year spin. Blur the room to colors, drown the distant din. I'll etch this in my memory, deeper than my skin. Our last dance as the new year begins. The cheers rise up like fireworks in the air. Confetti falls like tiny, weightless prayers. You kiss my forehead as the horns grow thin, and I let go, still swaying to our last dance as the new year begins. Floor on the counter, clock striking 12. Sugar drifts like snowflakes in the air. Candles in the window, frost on the glass. Two shadows and a secret hanging there. You're tying up your apron like a nervous little smile. We're icing quiet questions, taking circles mile by mile. The oven light is flickering like secrets in your eyes. I taste a hint of something real in every compromise. Outside the church bells ring for someone else's dream. Inside this little kitchen, truth is rising with the steam. In this midnight patisserie, under sugar-dusted skies, every guarded feeling melts like chocolate when you sigh. All the words we never said are waiting patiently for a sweet aching confession in the midnight patisserie. You whisper you were frightened of a love that felt this wide, so you hid behind the recipes and stayed half open inside. I tell you, every cookie had a bitter note of fear, like salt you never measured, but I tasted every year. But sugar needs a little salt to make the flavor true, and every scar I carry finds a resting place in you. In this midnight patisserie, under sugar-dusted skies, every broken promise softens slowly in your eyes. All the tears we try to hide are pouring finally in a warm, trembling confession in the up together, lock the front and close the door. Let tomorrow's orders wait, let the night be ours to keep. In the hush between the ticking and the softly cooling heat, in this midnight patisserie where the city falls asleep, we fold our fears like paper in a shining little heap. Every half-spoken regret turns to harmony with a brave whispered confession in the midnight patisserie. We turn out all the lights except the tree behind the glass. You kiss me in the doorway and the loneliness has passed on this sugar-scented island in a quiet winter street. Our secret finds its flavor, warm and gently bittersweet. Station lights paint halos in the snow tonight. Christmas bells feel distant, but the clock's in sight. I stand alone by this old platform line, breathing the frost, watching numbers of time. Announcements echo like ghosts in the air, every passing minute asking if you'll be there. My gloved hands shake, but it's not from the cold, it's the weight of the words that we left untold. Will you chase this chance through the winter rain, or let love slip away with the last train? Till the departure time of the last train, I'll be waiting where we carved our names under flickering lights and a Christmas sky, with a heart that won't let go no matter why. Down the tracks again before the departure time of the last train. A suitcase leans like a doubt by my side, tickets tucked in where the memories hide. Carolers sing from a faraway street, but all I hear is the rhythm of my heartbeat. They call out cities through the station haze, each name a question of our yesterdays. Will you run through the snow, whisper my name, or watch our winter story miss its train? To the departure time of the last train, I'll be watching every window pane, searching every shadow, every hurried face, for the spark of your eyes in this crowded place. Don't let our Christmas fall into might have been before the departure time of the last train. We promised someday we'd leave this town behind, 2 tickets, 1 dream on the same thin line. Now the loudspeaker hums like a warning bell. Is this goodbye or a tale we'll never tell? Snowflakes write your name on the tracks and fade. I'm holding on to every vow we made. Till the departure time of the last train, hope and fear are running through my veins. If you step on the platform as the engines sigh, we'll turn this lonely station to a lullaby. Don't let our story end on this platform's edge again. departure time of the last train. A whistle cries out and the doors slide wide. I hear soft footsteps falling at my side. Whether dream or truth in the falling rain, my heart boards first on the last train. Midnight halo on the silver snow. Street lights hum in a lazy glow. Piano notes float soft and low where the winter whispers slow. On the corner by the silent square stands a snowman in the frosty air. Cold black eyes and a crooked grin as the jazz trio starts to play again. Piano sighs like a distant train. Bass walks softly through the falling rain. Brush drum snowflakes kiss the ground. Every note a little miracle of sound. And if I had a beating heart inside, I'd let it swing with a changing tide. But made of snow, I only have tonight. So play me warm in this cold blue light. Sing me slow before I melt away. Let your Christmas chords keep the dark at bay. Every fleeting bar, every tender phrase writes my little life in shining waves. I don't fear the dawn or the rising sun if I can fade while the jazz plays on. This is my snowman's testament to a midnight heaven briefly lent. They smile at me from behind their keys, breath like smoke in the winter breeze. The bassist nods with a knowing stare, like he's seen snow souls everywhere. The singer leans on a velvet tone, turns this street into a sacred home. Scats a line up to the moonlit sky, as if to say even snow can fly. And if I had a story you could keep, I'd hide it deep where the chimneys sleep. But made of frost, I only have this song. So hold me close as the night grows long. Sing me slow before I melt away. Let your Christmas chords keep the dark at bay. Every fleeting bar, every tender phrase writes my little life in shining waves. I don't fear the dawn or the rising sun if I can fade while the jazz plays on. This is my snowman's testament to a midnight heaven briefly lent. Everything warm will make me disappear, but what is a life if it isn't spent here? Every bright moment, every soft refrain melts like a snowflake against a pane. So don't be afraid when the seasons turn, when candles gutter and fires burn. Play what you feel, let the tremble show. Only the present can hold this glow. Sing your Christmas chords keep the dark at bay. Every fleeting bar, every tender phrase writes my little life in shining waves. I don't fear the dawn or the rising sun if I can fade while the jazz plays on. This is my snowman's testament to a midnight heaven briefly lent. Morning will find just a shining stain where I once listened to your sweet refrain. But in each heart where that melody stays, a little snowman softly sways. So if you hum it on some future night, under tinsel stars and candlelight, know that I'm smiling in every chord of fleeting soul the music once restored. Christmas lights are whispering along the hallway walls. Snow is writing silver secrets on the frosted window glass. I'm digging through a wooden drawer that no one ever calls, the place where all the quiet years are sleeping in the past. My fingers touch a faded chain, still cool against my skin, buried under folded notes and photographs of black and white. I lift it like a fragile star that lost its way within a tiny moon of tarnished gold that used to hold the night. The glass is cracked across the face like lines around his eyes. The hands are frozen just before some long forgotten hour. I hear his gentle chuckle as he'd winded by the fire, his story spilling in the air like sparks from ancient power. He tapped the case and winked at me. Now listen for the beat. This little heart of metal knows more midnights than we do. Tonight the room is far too still, but in my empty seat I swear I hear that phantom ticking, pulling me to you. Funny how the passing years can hide a whole lifetime in the bottom of a drawer no one ever thinks to see. Then one small broken circle brings it all back into rhyme, and every quiet Christmas finds its way back into pocket watch doesn't move, but it turns back time. Every silent tick I cannot hear rings like midnight in my mind. Snow falls down in slow, soft seconds on the ghosts of who we were. The hands have stopped, but the love they held keeps on circling here with her. I see him by the Christmas tree, a shadow made of song. His laugh, a low brass melody, stories warm and slow. He'd lift me up and spin me in a waltz that felt so long, while outside all the city bells were drowning in the snow. That watch would glint beneath his vest whenever he'd lean near and whisper time is tricky, kid, it flies and then it stays. So hold on tight to nights like this, they vanish year by year, but somewhere in a pocket they'll be ticking. Is candlelit, the chairs are one by one, emptier than they used to be, but shining just the same. I cradle that old broken face and suddenly I'm young, a child beneath the tinsel, calling out his name. My grandfather's broken pocket watch doesn't silent tick I cannot hear rings like midnight in my mind. Snow falls down in slow, soft seconds on the ghosts of who we were. The hands have stopped, but the love they held keeps on circling here with her. Calendar pages fall like snowflakes to the floor. Names fade like the chalk lines washed away by rain. But somewhere there's a rhythm only memory can score. A swing between the then and now that gently stays the same. So let the choir down the street sing carols through the night. I'll stay here with this quiet song we never wrote but feel. A watch that lost its ticket but still keeps the light of every word he never said but somehow made so real. My grandfather's broken pocket watch holds a Christmas I can't lose. In the hush between the seconds he is walking in my shoes. Snow keeps glowing on the window like a clock without a hand. Time stands still in this small circle while my heart still understands. I close the drawer so softly, let the darkness gently stay. But I carry all his midnights in my chest this Christmas Day. Snow is writing secrets on the glass tonight. Street lamps hum a tired lullaby of light. I sat beneath the window, pen against my heart, tracing every memory where we almost tried to start. The kettle sighed like winter, clock hands froze in place. Every word I couldn't say kept staring at my face. I folded up my courage in a trembling white envelope, sealed it with a little fear, one last thread of hope. But the wind had other plans for me, took my paper heart and set it free. Past the carols, past the halo of the light. Now it's dancing somewhere in the snow with the things you were never meant to know. Just a letter lost on Christmas night, carrying all the words I never said, like footprints fading where the city turns to white. The radio was whispering some forgotten holiday tune while I rehearsed your name aloud to the rhythm of the room. I stepped out to the corner where the red mailbox would glow, breath like fragile silver floating in the cold blue snow. But a sudden gust came laughing like a child that wouldn't stay, snatched that little paper star and spun it far away. And the wind had other plans for me, took my paper heart and set it free. Past the carols, past the halo of the light. Now it's drifting over sleeping roofs with with every unanswered, unspoken truth. Just a letter lost on Christmas night. Some distant winter's eve, tucked between the branches of a lonely shining tree. Maybe you will read it in a stranger's gentle smile, or hear it in a midnight hymn that lingers for a while. I'll never know what might have been, but under this quiet star, I send a silent blessing to whoever you now are. So the wind can keep its plans for me. Let that paper heart forever be part of all the tiny stories in the night. Every candle in a frosted pane, every whisper on a passing train holds a letter lost on Christmas night, carrying all the words I couldn't say till the snow and I both let you go tonight. The church bells fade to embers in the air, so still and bright, and my heart folds itself gently, like that letter lost on Christmas night. It's the December in a suitcase town, elevator music drifting up and down, checking smiles but they don't know my name, just a number on a key card passing through the frame. In the corner by the quiet TV glow, there's a little tree dressed in silver snow. Tinsel trembling in the air-con breeze, standing there on tired carpet, same as me. Outside the taxis trace their neon lines, but in here only soft electric pines. Oh, lonely Christmas tree in the hotel lobby, you're the only one who's staying late with me. Your tiny lights are flickering like the heart inside my chest, trying to remember how it felt to rest. I'm far from the laughter where I'm meant to be. So tonight, will you be home for me? Lonely Christmas tree in a hotel lobby. Somewhere there are cookies on a cooling tray, choirs and cocoa keeping cold away. On my phone, a frozen photograph, catching snowflakes on their tongues mid-laugh. Here it's marble floors and perfume ghosts, half-full glasses at the bar's last toast. Bellboy yawns and sweeps the quiet night as your ornaments hold on to borrowed light. Every Bible is a sky I used to know, every shadow is a place I used to go. Oh, lonely Christmas tree in the hotel lobby, you're the only one who's staying late with me. Your tiny lights are flickering like the heart inside my chest, searching the silence for a whispered rest, miles from the stories that were told to me. So tonight, will you be home for me? Lonely Christmas tree in the hotel lobby. Someone hung that ribbon, thinking they'd be home by now. Left a wish upon a plastic branch and swore this year they'd keep that vow. But here we are, you and I, sharing this fluorescent sky. Two strangers dressed in borrowed shine, waiting for the clock to change its mind. Oh, lonely Christmas tree in the hotel lobby, you're the only one who's keeping watch with me. Your gentle glow is spelling out a prayer in green and gold for wandering hearts that never quite grow old. Till morning finds my window and it's time to leave, I'll let your quiet courage fall on me. Lonely Christmas tree in the hotel lobby. So here's my wish, if wishes still come true. Next year I'll be home, but tonight it's me. Snowflakes fall on the neon glow, one lonely glove in the silver snow. City's cold, but the night might be hiding a little warm mystery. I saw it there by the corner light, tiny handprint in the velvet white, a little thread of a story untold, a splash of red in the midnight cold. I picked it up, brushed off the ice, thought someone's missing this little slice of all the comfort that they used to know on this Christmas street of drifting snow. A lost glove and a warm coffee, two lonely hearts in the same city, steam rising like a winter prayer. Maybe kindness finds us there on a night when the wind cuts deep and even the church bells sound half asleep. One small gesture can light the dark like Christmas lights in a tired heart. I asked the shop with the frosted glass, do you know who was just here, just past? They smiled and said, try the cafe round two. A woman in blue, it might be her clue. So I walked on through the whirling white, past carols humming in the soft street light, holding that glove like a secret sign, a little hope in this heart of mine. A lost glove and a warm coffee, two lonely hearts in the same city. Steam rising like a winter prayer, maybe kindness finds us there. On a night when the wind cuts deep and even the church bells sound half asleep, one small gesture can light the dark like Christmas lights in a tired heart. She sat alone by the window seat, snowflake halos at her feet, her other hand bare fingers trembling slow, tracing shapes in the fogged up glow. I said, excuse me, does this belong to the hand that's been cold all evening long? Her eyes met mine, soft and surprised, like Christmas morning in someone's eyes. She laughed a little, said, yes, that's mine. You must be some kind of holiday sign. I bought 2 cups, said, stay a while, and winter melted in her smile. We talked of years that had slipped away, of almost love and lost yesterdays, till the barista dimmed the lights down low and the world felt wrapped in candle glow. A lost glove and a warm coffee, 2 lonely hearts in the same city. Steam rising like a winter prayer, maybe kindness led us there. On a night when the wind cuts deep and even the church bells sound half asleep, one small gesture can light the dark like Christmas lights in a tired heart. So if you find something left behind on a snowy street in the wintertime, pick it up, let your footsteps roam. You never know what will lead you home. A lost glove and a warm coffee turned a cold night into company, and Christmas rang in every key when a stranger saved a hand and me. Soft light on the glasses, snow pressed to the pane. There's a bottle in the corner, whispering your name. I bought it on a bright December, said this one waits for something true. Hid it on the highest shelf, like a little vow to you. All the carols on the radio promise magic in the air. I traced our names in misted glass and saved that wine for when you care. Every Christmas, every year, I set a place and kept it clear. One empty chair, one silent sign, for the night you'd finally be mine. For the wine I saved for you in a quiet little corner of this room. All my wishes, all my fears, sleeping there for years and years. I was guarding drop by drop, every maybe, every night. Tonight the cork will break in two with the wine I saved save for you. There were winters you were running late, texts that faded into gray. I lit a candle just in case, then blew it out by Boxing Day. Friends were raising crowded glasses, fireworks scratching up the sky. I watched the bubbles on the label and let another year go by. I tried to toast to letting go, to not expecting you to show. But every time the church bells rang, that hidden bottle softly sang, for the wine I saved for you, in a quiet little corner of this room. All my wishes, all my fears, sleeping there for years and years. I was guarding drop by drop, every maybe, every night. Tonight the cork will break in two, with the wine I saved for you. Now the clock is near midnight, and your footsteps find my door. You're carrying the kind of tired I've only heard about before. We don't say the perfect words, we don't need a perfect script, just your hand upon my wrist, and can I stay for a little bit? I walk over to that corner where our someday always slept, and when the cork sighs in the silence, it forgives the tears we've kept. For the wine I save for you, in a quiet little corner of this room. All our winters, all our falls, folded in these crumbling walls. We were learning slow and late how to share the weight of fate. Now the year is breaking through, with the wine I saved for you. Tree lights flicker, fire burns low, snow keeps writing our names in glow. Two small glasses, one soft tune, and a bottle finally emptied by the moon. No more waiting, no more soon, just this night and me and you, and the peace that's shining through from the wine I saved for you. Snowflakes fall on empty streets tonight. Footsteps echo underneath the lights. Hands in my pockets, collar pulled high, breath making clouds in the winter sky. Shop windows glowing in red and gold, playing at joy while the night feels cold. Fingers find paper, softened with years, ink almost faded, blurred by old tears. A list I wrote when the world felt new, back when December meant magic and you. Every crooked letter, every misspelled name opens up a doorway to a half-forgotten frame. This worn-out Christmas list in my pocket crumbled like the pages of a childhood dream. Names of all the people that I can't go back to drift like tinsel in a silver stream. It's not about the presents that I wanted back then, it's all the warm faces that I miss Christmas list in my pocket is the home I carry quietly within. There's Grandma's sweater in the second line, cinnamon cookies one more time, Grandpa's whistle in the hallway air. Now it's just silence in an empty chair. Little toy soldiers, a storybook train, snow angels melting on the window pane. But between the wishes for dolls and skates, I see simple words like don't stay up late. Every tiny promise in this trembling hand pulls me like a snowflake to a distant shining land. This worn out Christmas list in my pocket crumbled like the pages of a childhood dream. Names of all the people that I can't go back to drift like tinsel in a silver stream. It's not about the presents that I wanted back then, it's all the warm voices that I hear again. This worn out Christmas list in my pocket is the home I carry quietly within. So I fold it like a prayer between my palms tonight, lifted to the starlight and the soft street light. Whisper if you hear me wherever you are, I'm still that child making wishes on a star. No tree high enough, no choir loud enough to say how much I miss the ones who taught my heart this day. This worn out Christmas list in my pocket crumbled like the pages of a childhood dream. Names of all the people that I can't go back to dance like snow in every candle beam. It's not about the presents that I circled back then, it's all the lost moments I would live again. This worn out Christmas list in my pocket is a tiny torn and shining Bethlehem. So I walk on slowly through the fallen white, holding paper hearts and ghosts of light. If I seem alone beneath this winter sky, every name upon this list is walking by. Soft keys whisper in the dim bar light, snowflakes tracing shadows on the glass tonight. The chairs are lying like ghosts along the wall, candle wax is dripping slow and small. The bartender's polishing the same old glass, while my hands chase echoes from the past. Outside the city wears a coat of white, but in here it's just me and this piano tonight. Every chord is a story I can't quite say, so I let the melody give me away. And every note I'm falling through feels like a letter I forgot to send to you. The quiet room leans into here as Christmas lights blur with one last tear. A lone piano on a snowy evening, telling all the things I never said. Broken wishes in the smoke are breathing, rising with the memories in my head. If you could hear this fragile song I'm weaving, would you forgive the words I left unsaid? A lone piano on a snowy evening, playing for your shadow instead. The clock above the bottles ticks too loud, midnight wrapped in silver, soft and proud. There's tinsel hanging tired on the tree, like all the plans you made with me. I play a line that almost says your name. Let it fade before it reaches the refrain. The holly on the doorway bends with time, and still I trace your face in every rhyme. And every note I'm falling through feels like a photograph that never came true. The empty room is humming low as Christmas red and green turn blue in the glow. A lone piano on a snowy evening, telling all the things I never said. Broken wishes in the smoke are breathing, rising with the memories in my head. If you could hear this fragile song I'm weaving, would you forgive the words I left unsaid? A lone piano on a snowy evening, playing for your shadow instead. If you walked in through that creaking door, would these notes still tremble like before? Would you take a seat or turn away? Leave me with this quiet Christmas gray. I trade the mistletoe and sparkling wine for just one chance to rewrite the line. But all I have is ivory and rain, and the soft, slow echo of your name. A lone piano on a snowy evening, telling all the things I never said. Broken wishes in the smoke are breathing, rising with the memories in my head. If you could hear this fragile song I'm weaving, would you forgive the words I left unsaid? A lone piano on a snowy evening, playing for your shadow instead. So I dim the lights and let the last keeps writing silence on the window wall. Merry Christmas drifts on one last breath of sound as the lone piano fades and the night spins round. Radiator humming in a quiet half-lit room. Tinsel in the corner, but it fails to chase the gloom. I stir a cup of cocoa just to warm my empty hands, while snowflakes paint the city in these fragile silver strands. Then across the street a curtain glows in gold. Soft shadows dance in stories never told. So I raise my glass to the light in the neighbor's window. Let it pour through the cracks in my heart tonight. I'm alone, but your laughter drifts in like a gentle echo, turning all of this blue into softer borrowed light. If Christmas can't find me, at least I know it's shining in the neighbor's window. Of laughter, then a calming, loving tone. The clink of china plate says you're not eating all alone. I picture paper crowns and someone's slightly off-key song. A child up past their bedtime, where the sugar rush is strong. And I press my hand against the frosted pane. Let your warmth seep in through the winter rain. So I raise my glass to the light in the neighbor's window. Let it pour through the cracks in my heart tonight. I'm alone, but your laughter drifts in like a gentle echo, turning all of this blue into softer borrowed light. If Christmas can't find me, at least I know it's shining in the neighbor's window. Maybe someday I'll be on the brighter side of glass, passing around the stories, letting midnight slowly pass. But until that evening comes to claim my name, your distant joy will be my quiet, steady flame. So I raise my glass to the light in the neighbor's window. Let it pour through the cracks in my heart tonight. I'm alone, but your laughter drifts in like a gentle echo, playing chords that are holding all my pieces tight. If Christmas can't find me, at least I know it's shining in the neighbor's window. less unknown. With your little world of candles, I feel slightly less alone. Till the morning dims your glow and the shadows all have flown, I'll be living by the light that tells me I'm not the only one alone. Snowflakes fall in crooked time, neon halos softly shine. On a corner, all alone, lives a nameless Christmas song. Her fingers shake above the strings, the winter cuts in deep. The city rushes past her like it's talking in its sleep. A paper cup beside her boots, a scarf that's worn and thin. But when she hits that first sweet chord, the whole night listens in. No marquee lights, no silver stage, just breath that fogs in the December haze. She hums a tune nobody knows alone, but her melody is louder than the traffic and the trains, ringing over honking horns and midnight window panes. Every note a tiny light where all the lost belong. She's a street musician with an untitled Christmas song. No one knows the name, but they feel it all night long. A businessman with tired eyes slows down his hurried feet. A child leans from a stroller just to catch the falling beat. A waitress on her break wipes teardrops from her hands as minor turns to major, like a promise in the band. No radio waves, no record spins, just frostbit hands and a battered grin. She sings of hearts that break and still stay strong, and her melody is louder than the traffic and the trains, ringing over honking horns and midnight window panes. Every note a tiny light where all the lost belong. She's a street musician with an untitled Christmas song. No one knows the name, but they feel it all night long. Maybe someday someone passing will carry home her nameless tune, whistle it to someone laughing by a twinkling living room. They won't know just where they heard it, on which cold and shining night, but they'll taste the corner's courage in that quiet falling light. 'Cause her melody is louder than the traffic and the trains, ringing over honking horns and midnight window panes. Every note a tiny light where all the lost belong. She's a street musician with an untitled Christmas song. they feel it all night long. Snowflakes fade, the street grows still. She packs her hope, her unpaid will. Yet in the hush, the city hums along to her untitled Christmas song. Snowflakes fall on cardboard boxes, glitter clings to broken bows. All the windows lose their sparkle as the tired city slows. On the curb beside the alley, where the cold night barely stands, leans a fading bit of magic by the rusted, quiet cans. Once it wore a crown of angels, held the wishes, held the glow. Children danced around its branches, whispered secrets to the snow. Now its needles kiss the concrete, tangled tinsel, crooked stand. Still it keeps a trace of starlight in its bark and in its hands. Funny how the joy we treasure gets boxed up when the song's all in. But something in that leaning tree feels like a promise in the wind. Oh, the Christmas tree next to the trash can, still humming a carol so low, like it's saying, darling, don't you worry, there are places we've yet to grow. What do you think is over and wasted might be where the soft little sigh of a midnight sky on a tree next to the trash can. Early morning streetlights flicker, footsteps echo down the street. Someone stops to fix its posture, brushes snow from off the needle sweet. Guess they didn't see her beauty, guess they thought the spell was through. She smiles and wraps her scarf around, like she's talking to it too. She says, I know how it can feel when the party moves on without you there. But broken lights and chipped up paint can still be shining if you dare. Oh, the Christmas tree next to the trash can, still humming a carol so low, like it's saying, darling, don't you worry, there are places we've yet to grow. What do you think is over and wasted might be where a new story began. In the soft little sigh of a midnight sky on a tree next to the trash can. Spring will come and robins whisper where the brittle branches lay, roots and rings in some new garden from a life thrown out that day. every ending on the sidewalk, every heart left in the rain can be planted in the silence till it finds its song again. Oh, the Christmas tree next to the trash can, still humming a carol so low, like it's saying, darling, don't you worry, there are places we've yet to grow. What do you think is over and wasted might be where a new story began, in the soft little sigh of a midnight sky on a tree next to the trash can. So here's to all the faded tinsel, all the dreams they didn't plan. May you find your hidden Christmas like that tree by the trash can. May you find your hidden Christmas like that tree by the trash can.